All right, we're getting into a little bit of the management of your online store now. We're going to get into talking about how you receive information, how you receive products, how you receive stuff in as inventory, how you reject them, how you create transfers and stuff like that. So let's go over the dojo. Start. So the first place we're going to start is under products. We are going to go down to transfers. Now, transfers are designed for you to track your products coming and going from your suppliers and for your warehouses and all of that movement. When you first come to transfers, you're going to have a manage incoming inventory graphic here, and we're going to go and hit the create transfer button. Now, create transfer, we are going to need to pick a place of origin. Where is it coming from? Now, I have already gone and added a supplier in here, but if you wanted to create a new supplier, say you wanted to create a supplier being maybe your wholesaler, or it could even be another store that you own. But basically, you go and enter in their supplier information. So you have your company. Let's zoom in here so you can see we have your company, we have our region, we have our address, apartment, city, contact name, email address, and phone number. Pretty standard company stuff so that we know where it's coming from. Okay, so we're going to go and we're actually going to receive something from Adidas. And then if we hit supplier details, it's going to give us a drop down of who they're coming from. We're going to need to pick a destination. Now, again, I only have one wholesale or one warehouse on this store, so that's the destination that we're going to get things through. Again, don't forget the black bar means things have not been saved yet. All right, let's add a product. So Adidas is going to ship us a product. We're going to go hit the browse button. We're going to go all products. We're going to go and choose the product that they're going to be shipping to us, which is the one size black backpack. Let's go down here. We're going to add to the transfer, and we can see that we have one thing that's coming in. Now they're going to ship us 10 of these items, and we are going to pick an estimated arrival date. So let's go Monday. They're going to show up for us, where we can put in our tracking numbers, and we can actually even put the carrier that they're going to be coming from. So we're going to say UPS. This is not a real transfer, so I don't have real tracking numbers, so I'm not going to put anything in there. Reference number if I have something internal that I need to do, and if I want to tag something. So if I want to say, new supplier, we can, or under what would be the word? Under review, maybe you're working with a new supplier and you want to see how well they do the transfers. It allows you to tag them as you would. Tags are pretty universal across Shopify. All right, we're going to hit save. And now we get a couple more options. So we have the timeline that is shown up down below. This is very useful for you to be able to track what happened. We have the same kind of things that we had before: attach files, mention staff, emojis, yoo-hoo, and reference pages. And then once we've hit saved, we get the more actions button. Now we can either duplicate this transfer if we're going to be doing multiple ones of these, or we can go and delete it. Now, before I go on to receive inventory, I just want to head back over to the dashboard quickly so that I can show you what shows up once you have an order in there. So you still have the number one call to action in the right hand corner here, which is the create transfer, and you have our familiar bar across the top. We have our views, which we can go and create ones and save our own views. We have our search, we have our status, and a couple more filters that we can go through. Now we have our status over here, and we have our quick receive, so we can see how many we received and how many we're waiting for. All right, let's go into the transfer and let's see what it looks like to process a transfer. So we have our call to action in the top right-hand corner, which is the receive inventory. And now we have our inventory coming into our warehouse. So we know that we're looking for one product. If we click on this, it's going to take us to the actual product, removing us from the page. We've got our SKU. We can say we're going to accept all the ones that came in. They were all great. And then I was going through it and I realized, actually, we're going to reject one of them. So we're actually going and rejecting one, and let's change this down to 9. So 10 out of 10, we've got our total number received, but one has been rejected because it was damaged, okay? And then we're gonna go and hit save. And once we've done that, we have now completed our transfer. What this will also do is it will go and update our inventory value. So if we go over to our inventory value and we come down to our availability, we can see that that transfer has now been processed, and now we have more availability for us to start selling our stuff out. Now transfers, super really easy stuff to use inside of Shopify. They are relatively basic, but they are designed to be that way. They're designed to be easy for you to be able to quickly go in, mark something as received, and then update your inventory and keep on going with the rest of your day and rest of your All right, so that is for transfers. Now we're going to go over to collections and we're going to shift gears a little bit. We're going to go back over to managing our products and organizing things when we get into the collections dialog box.